But I don't know, I felt like I should probably try to get over that here. So I'm here. And I guess I'd say my testimony is that it's been really interesting being the only Christian in terms of my grandmother's grandchildren. So I'd be the only one in terms of 8 grandchildren, and my aunts and uncles and all of them are either atheists or Hindus. And I guess it's been so interesting because I felt extra pressure to uphold like what the Bible says, and more specifically, just it's not even following specific rules. It's just behaving in such a way that it shows I'm different from everyone else. And the thing is, when you mess up in your family, it embarrasses you in front of them. But as a Christian, when you do that, it makes you feel even worse because you're embarrassing God as well. And I guess I'd say that that's the one thing that has stopped me from just going away entirely, even when things have been most difficult. Because the thing is, if I walk away right now, then I'm wasting all the efforts and denying all the good things He's done for me and how far I've come. There have been times when I thought that I would never ever make it, but even though it's been that difficult, then I've just wanted to walk away and I've had lapses. God has pulled me through it, and I don't feel right just, dishonoring Him by being ungrateful enough to leave from this position He's put me in. Because the thing is, I feel that God has called me to be perfect when I can't be perfect, because my faith is constantly being questioned by family members asking, why do Christians do this? Why do they go to India and pay people to convert? How is that Christian? Because you're not changing people's lives or anything. They'll do what you say because you're giving them money or food or clothing, but they don't really believe it. And then I have to be the one to speak up and say, that's not actually the Christian thing to do. That's not the message. And sometimes people mess up and they make mistakes, but you can't blame the entire religion. Or the thing is, Christ is not just a religion, He's God. And so man interferes in the meantime and messes things up, just like each of us make mistakes and mess up. But you can't just discount all of the good things that He does and His message in itself. And it seems like not only do I have to say these things, but I also have to show them. And I've gotten angry with that, and I've said, why did you put me in this position? I can't do this, I'm not good enough. I'm just going to hide out and try to draw as little attention as possible. But if I do that, and if I just walk away, then it's denying every good thing God has done. And I can't do that, because I know that it would not be what I am and have the relationships I have and friends I have and whatever accomplishments God has enabled me to get, like graduating from college. It's just the finances were not there, and there were so many times when I felt like I would never ever make it, and academically it was extremely difficult. But just somehow God has enabled me to not only just make it through, but to also finish in 3 years so that I can have extra experiences, and financially it was more peaceful, and it's just, He's done so many things. And so I realized that it's time for me to acknowledge this, not only through my actions, but also through words, and to give testimonies when I can.